catch your breath. When you're ready to go, jump back in. You ready? Let's rock.
Whoa. Come on. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get high. Yes.
All right, guys, we're going to go to a lunge backwards. Here we go.
Here we go. Come on. Stretch your quads. Feel the stretch. You feel that stretch? Yeah. Come on.
Keep it going.
Feel the stretch. Feel the stretch. Feel that burn. Yay.
All right, we're going to get jumping in a second.
Come on. Come on.
Here we go.
Can you feel that? Come on, let me see you touch the sky. Touch the sky, come on. Get those legs up.
All right, we're going to lunge forward. Here we go.
Feel the burn. Feel the burn. Yeah.
Keep it going.
You got this. It's all about the stretch.
All right,
go.
guys, one more time for those jumps. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Come on. Get up. Come on, you got this. Come on, touch the sky. Touch the sky. You got this. Come on.
Almost there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great job, guys. Your heart rates are up now, and you should have a nice blast of energy to get you through the rest of your day. Let's take a couple breaths to cool down. Very good. Fresh start, out.
Good hygiene.
To prevent communicable diseases, we should always maintain good personal and environmental hygiene.
Ah, you are right. How to clean our hands properly.
Hand washing is part of everyone's daily routines.
Let's learn the 7 steps of hand washing.
First, wet hands under running water. Then keep hands away from the running water. Apply liquid soap and rub hands together to make a soapy lather. Then rub it in accordance with the 7 steps of hand washing. The first step, palm. The second step, back of hands. The third step, finger webs. The fourth step, back of fingers. The fifth step, thumbs. The sixth step, fingertips. The 7th step, wrists.
Rub our hands for at least 20 seconds. It is about the time spent in singing a happy birthday song twice.
Do not rinse off soap while rubbing. After rubbing, rinse hands thoroughly under running water. Then dry hands thoroughly with either a clean cotton towel, a paper towel, or a hand dryer. Do not touch the water tap directly again with your clean hand.
Let me use a paper towel to wrap the faucet before turning it off.
Bravo! When hands are not visibly soiled, you can also use 70 to 80% alcohol-based hand rub to clean your hands. Apply adequate amount of alcohol-based hand rub onto your palm and then rub your hands according to the 7 steps for at least 20 seconds until the hands are dry.
How to wear a surgical mask properly.
You look sick.
I got infected. The doctor said I have respiratory infection.
Then wear a mask to protect yourself and others.
Catch it! Hi!
Thank you. How to wear?
First, choose the appropriate mask size. Children should choose the child size. Wash your hands properly before wearing a mask. When you put on a mask, the metallic strip should be uppermost. The colored side of the mask faces outwards. Position the elastic bands around both ears. Mask should fit snugly over the face, extended to cover fully the mouth, nose and chin. Mold the metallic strip over nose bridge. In fact, most surgical masks adopt a 3-layer design which includes an outer fluid-repelling layer, a middle layer serving as a barrier to germs, and an inner moisture-absorbing layer. Do not wear the mask inside out. Avoid touching the mask afterwards. Otherwise, wash your hands before and after touching the mask. Then let's take a look at how to properly take off the mask. Before taking off the mask, wash your hands first. Hold both the ear loops and take off the mask gently. Avoid touching the outside of mask. Then, discard it in a lidded rubbish bin.
Remember to wash your hands immediately.
Mask should not be reused. Replace the mask immediately if it is damaged or soiled.
Don't hesitate to change your mask.
To know more about personal and environmental hygiene, please visit the website of the Center for Health Protection of the Department of Health at chp.gov.hk.
But it is important to remember some simple rules that will help you and your friends stay safe. First of all, keep personal information safe and remember that people online are strangers. Here's Polly playing a game. A person she meets wants to know her name. What do you think she should do? Remember, people online are strangers and they may not be who they say they are. Don't share photos with them, or let them know things like your real name, your birthday, the name of your school, or where you live. And never, ever meet up with someone you've met online. Make sure that you only talk with friends you know in real life. Another thing to remember is to ask before you share photos of others. Sal takes a photo of Ash. She wants to share it with their friends. They all think it's funny. But what's that? Somebody else can see it too. The photo starts to pop up everywhere, and Sal just can't take it back. How do you think Ash feels? It is also important to always be kind to others. Some people think it is okay to be bullies when they can hide behind the screen. But talking and playing with others online is just the same as in the playground. You should always be kind and respectful to each other. And finally, always ask an adult. Ask an adult to go online with you. They can help you find the things that are right for you. If something happens that makes you feel funny or upset, or if something goes wrong with your computer, always tell an adult and they can make it better.
Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear us now. So just to recap on, I'm gonna go back a little bit because it looks like our mic wasn't working properly. Just to recap on what's been going on. We did the workout. If you couldn't do it, just walk in place like we did because it was a little bit difficult to do the exercise, especially with the face mask on, and we can't really breathe properly. The next segment was about washing your hands. Washing your hands and how important it is to keep your hands clean, because everything you touch on the surface stays on your hands. So if you don't wash it, it just stays on there, and the danger is that when you go and get something to eat, let's say you touch the food and you put it in your mouth, like some chips or something, then those germs are on that chip and then you just ate it. So that's how people get sick. That's what's going on right now. That's why everyone has to wear face masks. That's why we have to continue to wash our hands, so we don't intake germs through our mouth. That is one, and rubbing your eyes. Also, don't rub your eyes, or don't touch your face in general. Wear a face mask. Choose the appropriate size. So kids should be wearing kids masks, and adults wear the bigger masks. We know that it's uncomfortable to wear face masks, but
we have to wear it for our own safety.
yeah, it's for our safety.
And if you prefer not to wear it, just stay at home. It's better to stay at home, but you always have to clean and wash your hands, and don't touch your face, your eyes.
Yeah, and if you're going out like to the grocery store to help with the shopping, you have to wear it. A lot of the places aren't letting you in without a face mask anyway, so just wear a face mask.
It's more safe.
It's safer. Or stay home. And the next segment was about online safety. So to stay safe online, don't give anyone out your personal information that you don't know online, like talking to strangers, like on messaging apps, or if one of your friends if one of your friends falls and they hurt themselves and you're taking a picture of it, don't share it online because that's not something they want. They don't want their pictures online for everyone to see. And something you put online, you can't take back. It stays online forever. That's one of the things that it can't get deleted.
You don't have no you're not allowed to take a picture of nobody without their permission.
Yeah, without their consent. That's why a lot of the times when we have events and we have to take pictures of you guys, we have to get your signature, or your parents' signature.
Don't if you guys have a social media, do not accept any friend request if you don't know the person. Or if your friend knows the person but you don't know the person, do not accept the friend request. That's the safety way.
Yeah, it's just safe to stay online and keep your personal information to yourself, so someone doesn't either steal your identity or put bad things about you online. So just think about it before posting it. I know a lot of us have social media like Facebook or whatever. Yes.
I didn't hear who was that.
You should ask permission to post their pictures of others, and if it's something bad, don't do it because it spreads like all this. If you put one online, then it multiplies. Everyone has it, and you can't take that one from them. That's why if you put something online, it's practically forever.
If you think like if you want to post a picture but you think in your head, should I put this picture or not, maybe that means that you're not supposed to put that picture. So just be careful. If you don't know, just ask one of your family members.
Yeah, never share private information online. Thank you. And we'll go to the next segment. This segment is about, since everyone is home right now and a lot of us are in a building, it's earthquake
It's safety.
safety training. So let's get to it. So if you're outside and let's say earthquake happens, and here in California, there should be earthquakes happening more frequently since it's been a while since California's had a big earthquake. So that's something that we're overdue for. So if an earthquake happens while you're outside, stay away from trees and stay away from power lines.
Stay away from the glass too. If
Yeah.
you're like in a place that is a glass, make sure you stay away from it.
This is Esmeralda just said, if there's an earthquake and you're indoors, stay away from glass because glass breaks and you don't want that falling on you. Don't ride elevators. So everyone should be prepared for an earthquake because it's something that no one can predict. So, and one way to prepare for that is by having a survival kit. A survival kit is just something that you have in a bag or a box, where if an earthquake does happen, you have like medical supplies, you have band-aids, you have water, you have things to help you throughout the event of an earthquake.
And have a plan, like a plan with the family, just in case if you out, if you out, so where you guys gonna meet? You guys should talk about it so you could have a plan within the family.
Yeah. For example, if something does happen, like an earthquake or a fire, and you guys already know that if we're out in the community, then our designated area is at a park. So we all go to that one park to meet up with each other to make sure everyone is safe. So you should have a plan like that in case of an emergency like this happens. So you know where to go. You know who you're gonna call if you're gonna call someone, and you should have your survival kit with you.
And it should be a good idea for you guys to practice.
Yeah.
Practice at home.
Yeah, just like we practiced when we did the fire drill for WCL, where we all went down the building and stood in the parking lot. And if there's anything like that happening again, and you can't predict it, so it's better to be prepared in advance than to be scrambling around, and you have more chances of being safe if you have a plan. So this next segment is about computers and how computers work. So it may be a little hard to imagine it, but it just gives you a general idea.
Do you
what
remember
happens
when you
in a
first
computer.
realized that your computer was more than just a monitor and keyboard? That between the mouse click and the video playing, there was something that captured your attention, understood it, and made it real? What is that something? Is it gremlins? Let's imagine that we can shrink down to the size of an electron and inject ourselves into a click of a mouse. If you took your mouse apart, you'd see that it's really a very simple machine. It has a couple buttons and a system for detecting motion and distance. You might have an optical mouse that makes these measurements with lights and sensors, but older ones did this with a hard rubber ball and some plastic wheels. Same concept. When you click the button on your mouse, it sends a message to the computer with information about its position. When your mouse click is received, it's handled by the basic input-output subsystem. This subsystem acts like the eyes and ears and mouth and hands of the computer. Basically, it provides a way for the computer to interact with its environment. But it also acts like a buffer to keep the CPU from being overwhelmed by distractions. In this case, the I/O subsystem decides that your mouse click is pretty important, so it generates an interrupt to the CPU. Hey CPU, got a click here. The CPU, or central processing unit, is the brains of the whole computer. Just like your brain doesn't take up your whole body, the CPU doesn't take up the whole computer, but it runs the show all the same. And the CPU's job, its whole job, is fetching instructions from memory and executing them. So while you're typing, maybe really fast, like 60 words a minute, the CPU is fetching and executing billions of instructions a second. Yes, billions, every second. Instructions to move your mouse around on the screen, to run that clock widget on your desktop, play your internet radio, manage the files you're editing on the hard drive, and much, much more. Your computer's CPU is one heck of a multitasker. But oh my gosh, there's a very important mouse click coming through now. Let's drop everything now and deal with that. There are programs for everything that the CPU does. A special program for the mouse, for the clock widget, for the internet radio, and for dealing with letters sent by the keyboard. Each program was initially written by a human in a human-readable programming language like Java, C++, or Python. But human programs take up a lot of space and contain a lot of unnecessary information to a computer, so they're compiled and made smaller and stored in bits of ones and zeros in memory. The CPU realizes that it needs instructions for how to deal with this mouse click, so it looks up the address for the mouse program and sends a request to the memory subsystem for instructions stored there. Each instruction in the mouse device driver is duly fetched and executed. And that's not nearly the end of the story. Because the CPU learns that the mouse was clicked when the cursor was over a picture of a button on the monitor screen, and so the CPU asks memory for the monitor program to find out what that button is. And then the CPU has to ask memory for the program for the button, which means that the CPU needs the monitor program again to show the video associated with the button, and so it goes. And let's just say that there are a lot of programs involved before you even see the button on the screen light up when you clicked it. So just the simple task of clicking your mouse means visiting all of the critical components of your computer's architecture. Peripherals, the basic input-output system, the CPU, programs, and memory, and not one gremlin.
Oh, that was the end of the segment. So I know it's probably a little bit hard to imagine all those things going on, but computer is really useful and really complicated machine. So for us, we just use it to watch YouTube or play some games. Which, talking about games, I am going to be doing some gaming next week on Monday. So similar to this, instead of talking about these videos that we put together, I'm going to be doing gaming. So I'll be playing a game called Stardew Valley. It's going to start on Monday at 1 p.m. So it'll be from 1 to 2. So if you want to join in and just watch me play the game, that's what I'm going to be doing from home. And
I'm just excited to see how that gaming thing is gonna work.
Yeah, it's a fun game. Hope you guys like it, and hope I get a lot of people to join in and watch me play. It's not a shooter. It's not a difficult game to play. It's just like a laid back, relaxed game where you can just chill and watch me grow some crops because it's a farming game. So
Also promote these two.
So we will be emailing everyone or calling you guys about it, but from 8:30 to 9:30, we're going to be doing video and audio group social chat. So it'll be at the GoToMeeting.
Yeah.
It'll be Pete. He'll have GoToMeeting open. So we sent out flyers for everyone with the code and the number to call in. So from 8:30 to 9:30, we are doing GoToMeeting or audio and video chat. So if your camera has a phone and you have the GoToMeeting app installed on your phone, you can dial in, and you guys can see us here at the office or wherever Pete is running that from. From 10 to 11, like right now, we have this YouTube Live. So we will continue doing every day new YouTube content, even though we're just mashing up videos and explaining to you guys from 10:30 to 3, the coaches and us are also doing wellness checks and calling everyone, making sure everyone is okay, trying to set up some video chats, trying to set up some group chats with everyone, and that is mostly provided by your coaches. So they'll talk to you guys, they'll give you guys a call, and if they can't get a hold of you, we might give you guys a call. And from 11:30 to 12:30 will be another group. I'll go to meeting, another video and audio group social chat with Esmeralda, and she's gonna be
I'm gonna be doing more like story time. We're gonna like read a book and talk about it, and we're gonna talk about emotions, probably games like in the webcam we could play together. So I'm working and everything, so we could do that on next Monday from 11:30 to 12:30. And I will go ahead and send you the information of every single activity we're gonna be doing, the times and the numbers and the access codes that you need to press so you could contact us.
Yep, and from 1 to 2, it'll be the gaming channel that I'm going to be starting. It's part of what we're doing here, so you don't have to like go to another channel or anything. You just have to join in my live like you guys are doing right now from 10:30. So I'm from 10. So hopefully a lot of people can join us, and we'll see how that goes, and we're excited to have you guys along, because we're all learning. And
And thank you very much for all the support.
so enjoy the rest of your day. We'll be doing some wellness checks, calling people, and if you guys ever want to call us, we're here in the office.
Yeah, if you have any questions, just call us at the office. We're gonna be here to be able to answer you guys, and have a good day.
So enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you.